Bonjour. A couple of years ago, my best friend in New York became obsessed with Feng Shui. She was really raging about it. And I was a little skeptical, it seemed a little new agey to me. But because I was renovating this place, I decided to go online and find out the ideal floor plans according to Feng Shui. I figured such an ancient practice had to have some form of pertinence. And actually, I discovered a philosophy that was way more profound than I had imagined. So today I invited Marianne, who's my Feng Shui instructor and a good friend of mine, to come and help improve the general flow of the house. On y va? Marianne is French, and she's been living in LA for the past, 4 or 5 years, and recently moved back to Paris, and she taught me Feng Shui basics.
Yes, you were skeptical at first, even though you do have a very Eastern approach to interiors.
You know, I was always of the school that if it's beautiful and if it's kind of soothing to the eye, then it's Feng Shui. And I think I was missing a big part of it. To me, comfort boiled down to, I don't know, chaise longue and a white couch.
Yes, I told you to put comfort and safety first. Sometimes the objects we're attracted to are not always good to have in our homes.
So staying on this, you know, comfort sort of conversation, you know how I lived in Japan for many years, and I always wondered why Japanese gardens feel so safe and appeasing.
Well, so look, you have rocks, a meandering path, some lush plants. You are directed towards a house or a temple in a safe way. You feel supported. Well, in the home it's the same thing. You need a nice entrance and a nice path of energy into your home. The chi needs to flow.
Take my home, for example. How would I recreate the harmony and the support that I feel when I walk in a Japanese garden?
Ideally, the chi, which is the imaginary path of life energy within your home, should meander in a nice way throughout the house. It should slowly go around objects and furniture at a peaceful pace. So, for example, you don't want a long, straight hallway throughout an apartment because this could create too much chi for the people on the receiving end. Like a bedroom at the end of a corridor, for example. The chi could be too strong and the people could experience bad luck. Here you have a beautiful path to the living room, but look, there's a sharp corner right here. So we could try to put a plant in front of the column so it feels less harsh. Here you could remove this side table to leave the chi more space. The plants here are a little suffocating. I would move this one by the door and move that mirror so that the space feels less cluttered. And please take out that hanger. It looks like a decapitated woman. I love your room, it's really pretty, but I do sense that the chi is a little bit blocked in some places. For example, the sharp tables are like poison arrows and they can sting you subconsciously, so you need to have 2 smaller matching nightstands that are more discreet and rounder. Here, these chairs, those green ones, they seem overpowering, so if you really want armchairs, you could put 2 smaller ones. And also, you should have a headboard. It would give you more sense of support as you sleep.
Yeah, wow, it's very different. Definitely more restful and peaceful, and I can read the space better.
That's when the elemental balance comes into play. We need a good balance of the elements to feel at home. So you need a balance of all the elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. If you miss one element, you'll start craving it, and then you'll suffer from its absence. It's very similar to acupuncture, by the way. Here in your home, I see a lot of earthy tones, yellows and creams, a lot of wood, plants, greens, wooden furniture, a decent amount of fire, reds, burgundies, pinks, and the fireplace, quite a bit of water, blacks, dark colors, mirrors, asymmetrical shapes, and also a good amount of metal, Metallic objects, grays, round shapes. Congrats, you've done wonders with the place. This explains why you feel so vibrant and peaceful.
Merci.
You're welcome.
By the way, don't hesitate to go on Marianne's site for more information. I'll put the reference in the video description. Feng Shui is a really interesting philosophy. There's a lot more to learn from it, and this video really just gives you a glimpse. Alors, how to improve the flow of your house. Navigate through your space and notice areas that are cluttered. Remove objects or furniture that are in the way or too angular. Add a plant to areas that have a sharp corner. Simplify the colors and furniture in your bedroom. Pay attention to the dominant element in your home: earth, water, wood, metal, and fire. Try to balance all 5 elements. If you can, choose warmer tones for the main rooms in your home. Don't drive yourself crazy. This is a very simple exercise. You needn't spend money. Small adjustments go a long way. And when you make a change, give yourself a few days to see how you feel about it. I hope you'll further want to explore the topic and that this video will make you explore your interior in a different way. Don't hesitate to send your before and after Feng Shui modification pictures. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, which is the little red button at the bottom of the screen. Voilà, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. À bientôt. Donc, tu trouves que le truc que j'ai fait dans la chambre,